Welcome to Aptitude for Placements, and my name is Ranjit. I have conducted this aptitude training program at various engineering colleges all over India, and every year thousands of students get placed by attending this aptitude training program. Here you will find all the questions that are commonly encountered in most of the aptitude tests. These are the questions that keep on repeating in many of these tests. So just familiarize yourself with all these questions and you will have a clear advantage when you attempt your actual placement test. Let's start. A trader usually sells rice at a profit of 10%. On a particular transaction, he uses a weight which is 20% less. Find his profit percentage during that transaction. First of all, we will assume a cost price for the rice. So we will assume that the cost price is 1 rupee per gram. Now next we will assume a value for the quantity of rice that he is selling. Assume that the quantity that he is selling is 100 grams. So then we will calculate the selling price. Now we are assuming that the cost price is 1 rupees per gram, and like that for 100 grams. So for 100 grams it will be 100 rupees. 1 rupee per gram for 100 grams it will be 100 rupees. However, he sells with a profit of 10%. So if he is selling it at 100 rupees, there will not be any profit. Now he should actually get 10% profit. To get 10% profit, you have to increase this value by 10%. So 100 into 100 plus 10 by 100. 100 and 100 cancels off. 100 plus 10 you will get it as 110. So his actual selling price will be rupees 110. On a particular transaction, he uses a weight which is 20% less. So we will find his cost price. If he is selling 100 grams, his cost price will be rupees 100. That is 1 rupee per gram for 100 grams. His cost price will be rupees 100. But in this transaction, he uses a weight which is 20% less. So he does not have to give 100 grams. He is using a weight which is 20% less. So you have to reduce this value by 20%. That will be 100 minus 20 by 100. 100 and 100 cancels out. 100 minus 20 you will get it as 80. So actually he gives only 80 grams. And it is 1 rupee per gram. So his actual cost price is only 80. So his cost price is 80 and he is selling it at 110. Find his profit percentage. You have the basic equation: profit out of CP into 100 gives you profit percentage. So we'll just substitute into this equation. So profit is SP minus CP. He is selling it at 110 and his cost price is 80. So 110 minus 80, his profit will be 30. Out of CP, that is 80 into 100 gives you profit percentage. I'll cancel out zeros here. So you'll get it as 300 by 8. 300 by 8 is same as 150 by 4. That is 75 by 2. That is 37.5%. So his profit percentage will be 37.5, option D. A trader professes to sell rice at a loss of 10%. On a particular transaction, he uses a weight which is 20% less. Find his profit percentage during that transaction. First of all, we will assume a value for the cost price. We will assume that the cost price is 1 rupee per gram. If you assume it as 1 rupee per gram, then the calculations will be a lot easier. That is why we are assuming it to be 1 rupee per gram. Next, we will assume a value for the quantity. Now we will assume that the quantity that is being sold is 100 grams. Again, it is to make the calculations easier. Now first we'll find out the selling price under these assumptions. he is selling 100 grams and the cost price is 1 rupee per gram. So 100 grams, 1 rupee per gram, his selling price will be rupees 100. But he is saying that he is selling it at a loss of 10%. At a loss of 10% means he should reduce this value by 10%. If you reduce the value by 10%, then there will be a 10% loss. So we'll reduce the value by 10%, 100 into 100 minus 10 by 100. 100 and 100 cancels out, 100 minus 10 you will get it as 90. So his actual selling price will be rupees 90. Now we'll find his actual cost price. Now if it is 100 grams, his cost price will be 100 rupees. That is 1 rupee per gram. For 100 grams it will be 100 rupees. But on that particular transaction, he uses a weight which is 20% less. So he does not give 100 grams. He uses a weight which is 20% less. So we have to reduce this weight by 20%. So it will be 100 minus 20 by 100. 100 and 100 cancels out. So actually he sells only 80 grams and 1 rupee per gram. So his actual cost price is only 80. So cost price is 80 and he will sell it at 90. So what will be the profit percentage? So formula is like this: profit out of CP into 100 gives you profit percentage. So we'll just substitute into this formula. So profit is 90 minus 80, that is 10 rupees profit. CP is 80 into 100 gives you profit percentage. So I'll cancel out the zeros. That is 100 by 8. That is same as 50 by 4. That is same as 25 by 2. That is 12.5% profit. So his actual profit will be 12.5% profit. Option D. A trader professes to sell rice at a loss of 10%. On a particular transaction, he uses a weight which is 25% less. Find his profit percentage during that transaction. First of all, we will assume a value for the cost price. Now we will assume that the cost price is 1 rupee per gram. Next, we will assume a value for the quantity that is sold. Now we will assume that the quantity is 100 grams. So if you assume these values, then the calculation will be a lot easier. That is why we have assumed these values. We will find out the actual selling price assuming these values. Now the cost price is 1 rupee per gram for 100 grams. So the selling price will be rupees 100. However, he says that he is selling it at a loss of 10%. If he sells it at rupees 100, then there will not be any profit, no loss. But he is saying that there will be a loss of 10%. So to incur a loss of 10%, you have to reduce this value by 10%. That is 100 minus 10 by 100. 100 and 100 cancels out. So what you will be getting is 90. So his actual selling price will be rupees 90. Now we'll find his actual cost price. Now for 100 grams and 1 rupee per gram, his actual cost price will be rupees 100. But he uses a weight which is 25% less. So he does not give the full 100 grams. So he gives a value which is 25% less. To reduce it by 25%, 100 minus 25 by 100. You have to multiply 100 with this. 100 and 100 cancels out. 100 minus 25, you will get it as 75. So his actual cost price is 75 and he is selling it at 90. Then what will be the profit percentage? So you have the equation: profit out of CP into 100 gives you profit percentage. So we'll just substitute into these values. Profit will be SP minus CP. His cost price is 75. He'll sell it at 90. So 90 minus 75, profit is 15. Out of CP, that is 75, into 100 gives you profit percentage. 15 divides 5 times, 5 divides 20 times. So his actual profit will be 20% profit. Hence option C, 20%. A trader buys a product at a certain cost price. he increases the price by 10%. Later he increases the price again by 10% and then sells it. What would be the profit percentage? So we will assume that the cost price is rupees 100. So if you assume it to be 100, then the calculations will be a lot easier. That is why we are assuming it to be 100. Now he increases this price by 10%. So we'll calculate the new value. Originally it was 100. So to increase it by 10%, it will be, you have to multiply by 100 plus 10 by 100. So this is a new price after increasing it by 10%. And this price again he has increased by 10%. So to increase this value by 10%, you have to multiply by 100 plus 10 by 100. So this will be the final value and sells it. What will be the profit percentage? So first we'll find out the selling price. 100 into 100 plus 10 is 110 by 100 into 100 plus 10, 110 by 100. I'll cancel out these hundreds and these zeros. So 11 into 11, you will get it as 121. So you can see that the cost price is 100 and the selling price is 121. Then what will be the profit percentage? You have the basic formula, profit out of CP into 100 gives you profit percentage. So we'll just substitute into this formula. His cost price is 100, he'll sell it at 121. So 121 minus 100, profit is 21. Out of CP is 100 into 100 gives you profit percentage. 100 and 100 cancels out. So what we get is 21% profit. So effectively there will be a 21% profit. Hence option A, 21%. A trader buys a product at a certain cost price. He increases the price by 20%. Later he increases the price again by 10% and then sells it. What would be the profit percentage? Now we will assume that the cost price is rupees 100. So if you assume it is rupees 100, then the calculations will be easy. That is why we are assuming it to be rupees 100. Now he increases the price by 20%. So initial cost price is 100. He increases that value by 20%. To increase it by 20%, you have to multiply by 100 plus 20 by 100. So this is a value increased by 20%. Later he increases the price again by 10%. So this value he increases by 10%. So that will be into 100 plus 10 by 100. So let us calculate this value. 100 into 100 plus 20, 120 by 100 into 100 plus 10, 110 by this 100. I'll cancel out the hundreds and the zeros also. So you will get the final value as 12 into 11 gives you 132. So initial cost price is 100 and after these two increases, final value is 132 and he sells it at 132. Then what will be the profit percentage? So we have the basic formula, profit out of CP into 100 gives you profit percentage. Now here his cost price is 100. We have assumed it to be 100 and he is selling it at 132. So profit will be 132 minus 100. Profit is 32. Out of CP, CP is 100 into 100. 100 and 100 cancels out. So what we get is 32%. So in this case, profit percentage will be 32% profit. So what will be the profit percentage? Option D, 32%. Let me briefly explain how to prepare for your aptitude test. First of all, you need to familiarize yourself with all the questions that have been worked out here. These are the questions that keep on repeating in many of the aptitude tests. After that, you need to attempt practice tests. According to me, you need to attempt at least 10 practice tests before your actual placement test. Here, I will be giving you 10 practice tests, and these practice tests will be ideal for you to improve your test scores. The 10 practice tests are available at a cost of only rupees 200. So all that you need to do is make a payment of rupees 200 either through Google Pay or through Phone Pay or through Paytm, and you will receive the 10 practice tests. The details of the payment comes next.